a whole nother era, right? But you know, and 2020 just ended up being shit. Stillbender Brewery. And I've not had one of their beers yet because I quit drinking beer a couple of years ago, and I'll have one here and there. Like when I go on to Vegas next week, when we're on vacation in Vegas, I'll probably have a beer here and there. But I honestly don't drink beer very much. Oh, here comes all the kids. Those are some high-pitched, squeaky voices. So count to 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Whoa. There you go. Like fireworks are going off. I'm gonna have to edit this video, put it in my movie editor, like put like sparkles going off and like crowds cheering. Holy shit, it's a red dinosaur. Oh man, I think I just lost whatever viewer fans I had. I just lost them all, right?
Oh, there we go. They're burning there.
Oh, all right, they're burning here. So now they're pushing heat in here to get it to inflate and stand up. There we go, gondola is standing up. Hopefully you all saw that here, because I can't see what's going on my video. There's a balloon official right there. 2 hours of just spinning nonstop, which I needed to do. And if you're just joining in, look at that. Forgot to mention, look at the winter coat came off. Off the legs and everything. No more hair, winter coat came off. Bam. Sewer pumping and commode company. And it just reeks of death through here. Oh God, there it is. Oh, good grief. To some people, that's the smell of money, but it certainly smells like shit. Whoa! Holy sweet! I felt the heat from those flamethrowers. Oh, good golly, there's a fire on the field out there. Uh-oh, somebody go put the fire out.
Power Karmabut said, switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live.
I can't even. What the fuck is going on? Nope. Well, if you want to call it that, I guess this is probably just as good a time as any to give a bike introduction, right? Let me actually do it over here. Let's see here. We'll do it somewhere else. It's a new bike, but it's actually a bike that is probably, maybe 10, 11 years old. I'm trying to remember when I got this bike. Let's see, this wasn't 2013. Could have been 2014 that I got it, maybe, or 2015, maybe 2015. So it's at least 10 years old. Wait till there are more people. Okay. I didn't bring a camera, so I'm gonna have to use this video as the source, or the live stream as the source of talking about the video, even though I've already made like several recordings, or more for like a YouTube short. Can't believe how much of a difference between assist level 1 and assist level 2 there is. Seems like if I take it down to assist level 1, I have to pedal a lot. As soon as I put in assist level 2,
I did my bike checks on the phone.
on the phone, yeah. I did one earlier, so I got one recorded already. I do not like these pedals. Do I have problems? Yeah, this area, for whatever reason, does that. There's always a couple areas close to me here as I'm trying to get out of my neighborhood.
High and offset. Looks nice out. Here it got cold again, which kinda annoying.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. It's supposed to be super windy though. But alright, I'm gonna try to take the assist level down again. Just seems like level 1 and level 2 are so drastic in yeah, it just feels like if I put in assist 1, it's like it's almost like assist 1 doesn't work. I'm gonna turn it on and off and reset the thing. I see a lot of video stutter. Is that just my phone doing that, or is there something going on with Bella Box today?
High and offset. I see some. Let me try and fix. Power confidence set. Trying to fix the stream. Well, I can tell you one thing, these grips need to be replaced. This handlebar, I've already got a handlebar coming. That'll help with that. I love it when there's people around here. What is that noise? Let me stop and take a look at something. Well, you know what? I just noticed I don't even have that bolt tight. Great. Way to go. So I put my wife on alert because I didn't bring any tools with me whatsoever. I know it's not a smart thing to do, but let's see. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Wow, it's like assist level 1 just doesn't even feel like it's working. I'm gonna have to check the programming on that. It's like I have to take it up to assist level 2 to get it to feel like it's actually helping me. Good question. I don't. I imagine, like most of these, there's probably 10 levels. Let me actually see. So, it's 3, 5. So there's 5 levels, but generally, if you hold the display, it switches into like a sport mode, but that may not be the case with this one. But yeah, I don't know. I got to read the instructions on this this one here. I see that there's 5, and I imagine there's probably a way to switch it to another level. Oh wow, I could actually see the amount of watts it's giving me. Well, kind of. It's really small, but instead of a gauge, it's actually giving me a little number that tells me how many watts the bike is giving me. Yeah, when I put it in assist level 1, it says that it's not giving me any watts. It's like something's changed. So I'm gonna have to take a look at that. That's why assist 1 is not doing anything. It's literally not giving me any watts. So I'm gonna have to look at the programming, see what gives. I was able to get into the programming and change the tire size, so we should be recording the correct speed and everything. And it was set as a default of 65 miles an hour. 60 miles per hour. 65. Okay. Don't think I need that. Whoa. Scared the crap out of me. You guys are moving. So once I get this little ride done, I'll more than likely go ahead and strap everything down, make everything more permanent as far as the cable routing and everything. So I haven't really quite done that yet. Something's rubbing. I don't know what it is though. Stop up here and just take a peek at everything. See anything rubbing. Yeah, that wheel has way too much play. Have to work on that wheel again. I think that's what it might be, is I need to get this wheel bearing adjusted right. It's probably pulling the disc into the rotor. Not that rubber, so. All right, I gotta see. I think it's the brake. That's what it is. I think I'll get this wheel bearing adjusted a little better. It's not rubbing. What's that disc? I'm having some trouble with that rear wheel and the bearing adjustment. It's like right when I think I got it. Yeah, that's the disc. All right, well, this is gonna be a fun ride. tail already. It almost sounds like there's something going on in the drive. Hey, how's it going? We're doing all right. Just trying to figure out all these odd noises on this bike. Oh, I don't know. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. It's been a while since I've been there. The last time I rode there, I was doing a bike race somewhere out near the airport.
Hector 2024 said, Power Cargo, have you chilled with people IRL from your streams?
Oh yeah, many times. Many times. Most of the other streamers, but yeah. All right, well, I have to admit that noise is a little concerning, y'all. I am not sure what it is.
Hector 2024 said, what is it you're hearing?
It's this very odd sort of scraping, grinding sound. I don't see anything rubbing.
Hector 2024 said, is it a new bike?
No, it's an old bike that I just installed a e-bike kit. So I got a Bafang motor here. My battery's back here. I can't quite. Ooh, my motor is warm. Surely it's not that. Can't be that. No. I almost have a sense that it's coming from the motor. Well, it can't be the motor because the noise keeps going after the motor stops spinning. So hold the brake, it doesn't stop, so it's not. I thought it maybe was the brake disc rubbing the pads. Yes. Yeah, it's a bike trail. Well, it's pretty windy out right now. I'm probably the only dummy out on the road. Well, actually I saw a couple other dummies riding their bikes. It's pretty windy right now, but I was determined to get out and ride this thing because I need to test it out and see what's going on with it. No, not at all.
It looks kind of cloudy.
No, it's not cold at all. It's actually quite warm. I have a long sleeve on just because I didn't necessarily want to put sunscreen on. Not right now. What is that noise? Oh, I'm sure if I could identify. Yeah, I just need to identify what it is. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take this front wheel off. I'm gonna stop up here. I'm gonna mess around with it here a little bit. I mean, I do know one thing that's a little bit loose on it. Like I said, that rear wheel bearing adjustment is not the best. Let me see. Yeah, there's no rattle. There's no rattle whatsoever. Let me here. This might be as good a place as any to do the video, or to give everybody a idea of what we got going on here. So this here is my Bafang Phantom 29 mountain bike. I bought this here probably about 10 years ago. It's a pretty good mountain bike, you know, it has SRAM components on it with mix of Shimano on the, you know, SRAM derailleurs, Shimano chain, Shimano cassette. It is hydraulic brake. Got a Suntour front suspension. It's aluminum frame, and I bought it, probably used it maybe 2-3 times, and then my kids would borrow it from me all the time. Like, they actually had it for the longest time. So I decided I was going to make this my e-bike project here. So as you can see, I got a Bafang motor on it. Now, don't pay attention to all the cables and everything here right now, because like right now I just got stuff just loosely up here right now so I can figure out exactly what I'm going to do. This here, I believe, is what they call the EK01 or maybe the EKD01 display here. So it's just a small little display off to the side here. See, these are the power and assist buttons here. Looks like I'm at 69% battery right now. Now, I wasn't full charge when I left the house. Now, what I got here on the back, I bought this rack here. And I bought this rack specifically because, first of all, it has a shelf in here for a e-bike battery. Now, I actually have 2 of these batteries. These are 30 amp hour batteries, so I can stack 2 of them. Now, why do I have 2 of them? Because I actually have another device that's sitting right back here. This device allows me to connect 2 batteries, and this here will, depending on the state of charge of the battery, will determine which one is going to switch on and send voltage to the motor controller and everything. And then it has a common charging port right here. So this is how I'm going to be able to use 2 batteries on this bike. Which will be one of my next experiments, is to get an idea of exactly how far one of these batteries will allow me to go. Now, to give you an idea on expectations, the other mountain bikes or the other e-bikes that I've been riding have a 17.5 amp hour battery, and I always carry a spare. So that's 35 amp hours between 2 batteries. This one battery is 30 amp hours, and I have 2 of them. So that means I have 60 amp hours available of battery. So I would venture to say that I should be able to get 150 to 200 miles out of these batteries. Now, that is provided that these batteries are truly 30 amp hour rated, which that's what the decal says. That's what I paid for. That's what I purchased. So that's what I'm looking forward to testing, is the longevity of these. Now, if you also recall, on this bike here, this here used to be a quick release, just like the one up front, and I converted this here to a solid axle. And the reason for that is because this is where I need to bolt on my solar trailer. My trailer hitch goes right on here and it bolts on here. So that's why I converted this to a solid axle. So that'll help with that. A couple other things I got going on here is I bought these Maxxis Metro Pass. These are some heavy duty tires. They're actually pretty heavy. They're thorn proof. They're actually made for e-bikes. They got a slick pretty slick tread pattern, so, and it's a 2-inch wide, so it should be really efficient on the road and very durable. So we're gonna have to see how these hold up as well. What else do I got going on here? Well, I got a couple other things coming for this bike here. I did order a new handlebar, so we're gonna go a little bit wider, and then I did a 50 millimeter rise so that I can get the height up just a little bit more. And of course I got some new grips coming. And this here is going to be our e-bike that we're going to use for our solar trailer. So this is the bike. But right now I got a noise that I cannot figure out. I have an idea what it might be. I won't be able to do anything about it right now. Yeah. So in any case, let's get going. I might have to head home, so we might cut this stream a little early. Because I do need to figure out what this noise is here. It's a bit concerning. beginning to wonder if I am 99% certain that I centered this front brake disc before I put it all together, you know? I think that's what it is. I think it's the front disc. Probably should have brought like at least one wrench with me, like a universal one. That way I can make some minor adjustments to this thing. I'm now regretting that choice. I'm now regretting that choice. Alright, we might turn around and we can head home. We already knew we got some problems. Man, it just sounds so horrible. I mean, it sounds like an awful grind. That's what it is. I think it is that brake. Yep. Yeah. I'm good. I think I know what it is. Yeah. I think I know what it is now. Should have brought a wrench with me. That's what I should have done. That's what I get for not bringing a wrench with me. Roger. No, I mean the fit is good because, like I said, this was actually my bike, and I set it up for me a long time ago. The new bars, I'm gonna guess that these are. I don't even think these are 25 millimeter riser. This is like maybe. Geez, man, it's probably like. I don't know. Maybe 10 millimeter rise. So it's barely got a rise to it. It's almost flat bar. But I ordered 50 millimeter rise. So what is that? That's almost 2 inches, right? 50 millimeters, 2 inches. So that's going to make it sit up like a little taller, which will make this here even a little bit more comfortable. But as far as the fit is good. It's actually perfect. You got the right size stem on there. So, and the grips are like, oh God, man, my palms are.
Recovery iron offset. That just a hair under 2 inch.
Yeah, I don't think these here are that far at all. These are. I'm a little concerned. I don't know if it is the fact that the calibration on the assist is so bad, but what did I leave the house with? 79?
Dimitri recovery iron offset. Are you getting those ergonomic tap grips?
Yeah. I think I left the house with 79% and the battery's at 59%. That is not good. That is not good at all.
On your left. Thank you.
Dimitri recovery iron offset. What will calibration change?
Well, I'm imagining the output of the, like I think, so I did a factory reset. Don't ask me why I did that, but I did a factory reset on the display. And so I think that may have screwed up the sort of like pre-programming on the levels. And so I think I need to go in and readjust all the levels. Because right now, if I'm looking, as I'm pedaling, it's showing me that it is giving me like 220 watts right now, is what it's giving me. Which feels about right, like I'm barely pedaling. Like I am barely pedaling. But 20% on this short little ride, that's not good. For what is supposed to be a 30 amp hour battery.
Recovery iron offset. So you think LVL2 is just giving out too much power?
Yeah. Way too much. I mean, I don't mind it right now. Believe me, my leg is bothering me still. But I would expect to have to put it in like level 2, like level 3, level 4 to feel what I'm feeling right now. I don't know. I'm just a little concerned about how.
Recovery iron offset. Is there any way to verify the output power of the battery?
Yeah. I mean, there is an option to change the display to voltage instead of percentage. I wonder if you could do that while you're riding. Let me see. No. Let me stop and try it. Stop. Okay. We want information, no, display setting. Boost gear. Go back. Information. Okay. Wheel size 29. Speed limit 35. I wonder if the speed limit has something to do with it too. Battery style. Okay, here we go. Voltage. Okay, let's go back. So it's showing 49.9 volts. Oh no, 48.9. Well, that doesn't really tell me anything. So we'll just leave it at percentage. Battery style, percentage. Display info, back, speed limit. Oh, look at that. I see. So you can actually control how many assist levels there are. So there's 9 now. So let me see what one is. All right, so level 1 is actually giving out about 24 watts. 54%. From, I'm pretty sure I left the house with 79. Maybe it was a little less, but still, that just doesn't seem right. I do need to get these things fully charged though, and try it out. You know, I don't know. And me, it probably does. I'm gonna have to dig into it and explore like what kind of information it gives. I do have the programming cable. I did order the programming cable for this this whole setup, so I'm gonna see what I can figure out. Obviously I got some exploration to do, but literally I just, as soon as I was originally going to go out live streaming earlier today, but as I was preparing the bike for a live stream, FedEx delivered my batteries, and I was like, well, shit, that changes my plans. So I spent most of the morning and the rest of the afternoon just finishing up this e-bike. So I literally just slapped everything together, and like I said, I don't even have like everything like super, I mean, it's like zip tied and, you know, everything's secure, but this is not how I'm going to leave it. You know, I need to clean up the wire routing, things like that. But y'all, we're getting too close to home here, so we'll do one more rundown of the setup. Let me turn the bike around. Should we do it this way? Yeah, we'll do it this way. Let's see. All right, everyone. As we are getting ready to close this stream down, we'll do one more run through of the new e-bike, or the e-bike project we're working on. This is my old Bafang Phantom 29 mountain bike that I purchased. Hey. So this is my Bafang 29er mountain bike that I bought about 10, 11 years ago. I rode it maybe 3-4 times and then let my kids essentially borrow it. They rode it to death. Well, kind of. So in trying to figure out my e-bike in conjunction with my solar trailer, which I've already figured the solar trailer out, I needed a good solution for what my e-bike was going to be. So decided to take the old mountain bike and throw an e-bike kit on it. So let me give you a run through. So the first thing we did is I took the wheels apart and completely overhauled them. I repacked all the bearings. And then I took obviously the mountain bike tires off, and then we got these Maxxis Heavy. These are pretty heavy, pretty sturdy tire made for e-bikes. This is the Maxxis Metro Pass Pro tire. It's a 29.2. Then we got the Bafang e-bike motor kit here. Now again, don't pay attention to like everything here because this is not permanent. But this is the harness that's coming up. And what I have right here, this little box is what allows me to run 2 batteries in conjunction in this whole device. So I don't have the second battery hooked up here right now. But I bought that specifically because I intend to run 2 batteries on this rack. So right now I have this is supposedly a 30 amp hour battery, and I have 2 of these, and so I'll be stacking the other one here and be able to plug them both in here. So this bike will have a total of 60 amp hours available to power this bike. Over here we have the display. I don't know yet. So over here we have the EK, I think this is the EK01 control head right here. So, this is shows me the assist level, battery percentage over here, of course speed, and it has the different gauges here for how many watts it's putting out and the speed and everything here. So there are a few things I still have to do to this bike. Hello. So the couple other things I have to do is I need to put the brake sensors on here. I was running without the brake sensors, but when I was riding with Eric Tennant in Phoenix, he showed me there's actually he has a brake lever that is made for e-bikes, so it actually has the hydraulic container here, plus it has the connector for the e-bike, the brake switch. So I might be replacing these instead of putting the switch on here. So that's the bike, everyone. Oh, and this rack here, by the way, pretty heavy duty. I mean, it's a very thick gauge tubular, really nice welds. That was one of the things I was concerned about is, Yep, Bafang 1000 watt. Well, actually it's 250.
I just got here.
Yeah, you guys got here right as I'm getting ready to shut the stream down. I'm just trying to do a recap on the bike. But yeah, so this is the bike that I plan to use for the solar trailer e-bike tour coming up here soon. But I still got to do some testing. I really need to, I did buy these batteries off of AliExpress, so they're supposed to be 30 amp hour. I'm already kind of questioning the life of these batteries right now.
I found this guy just now. Did find him on the tag cycling.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still questioning these batteries because when I left the house, I had 79% charge, and I didn't go very far. Now, granted, it's very windy today, and right now it's sitting at 59%. That's 20%. That's like a 20% of the battery usage, and I didn't really go that far. Now, granted, I think I need to calibrate the assist levels to the motor. I think those are kind of out of whack because, first of all, assist level 1 was not working. Assist level 2 was giving me consistently like 180 to 200 watts output. So that could have been a big reason why it was using so much battery. But again, the big concern is when I actually get my solar trailer on here and I'm dragging something, that's going to be the next test. So I do need to do like a couple of tests. I need to get the other battery on here so that I'm running both batteries connected together. So I need to do a test just that way to get an idea what the overall output is, or the total distance that I can get. And then the next test is going to be hooking up the whole trailer, getting, you know, the weight in and everything in it, and then pulling the solar trailer to get an idea of what kind of range I can get out of that. So anyways, everyone, that's the e-bike. I am going to have to go though, so if you're just joining, I apologize, everyone. I had already been out for a little while trying to, like I said, all the I had been.
What kind of trailer do you have?
I don't know the brand. I got it off of Amazon. It's actually a trailer made for hauling a large dog. I can't remember the brand, but if you check some of my other videos, you'll see it on there. I think it's called like the dog hut or something like that, but I don't know. But I got a 200-watt solar panel on top of it that I use, and then I got a Genusun e-bike controller inside of it, and then it's even got output, and it's got input gauges and output gauges, so I can see how many watts and amps I'm getting in and how many watts and amps I'm actually sending out to the batteries. So the trailer's already tested. It was the e-bikes. My current 2 e-bikes are just not going to do it, so I needed to go the route of a custom build option where I have more control over my available battery amp hours. So yeah. So anyways, everyone, if you just came, apologize. I do got to get going. So
I went camping with a trailer with solar panel last summer.
did you really? Nice. Did you just use the solar panel for like things when you were there, or did you use it to charge your batteries? Because that's my plan, is to actually I'm going to be plugged in and continue. I'm going to be continuously charging with the solar panel, you know, provided that, you know, the sun's shining. So like right now, the sun's not shining. Today would not be a good e-bike solar trailer day. All right, everyone, I gotta go. Let's find somebody to raid. Let's see who's live streaming right now. Dismiss. Bear with me, y'all. It's gonna take me a minute to okay, raid. Let's see here. Oh wow. None of my usual peeps are on today, so I don't know who to raid out to. Oh, here we go. Let's raid here.